It's time for Fan Friday! Big yawn. Hi, this is Roger, and this is Lucy, and I'm Clarissa, and it's Fan Friday. Fan Friday today is being brought to you from inside the living room because it is super duper windy outside and we have to do it in here because of that. Also, I apologize for the fan noise, but I don't want Oakley to overheat, so the fan is staying on. First question for Fan Friday. Everybody wants to know how Oakley's doing. Well, actually, she's doing pretty good. We went to the vet on Monday and told him about our normal vet on Monday, told him about what happened, all the different things, and you know, kind of just talked to him about our different options, and we haven't decided yet if she's going to have surgery. For those of you that don't know, if you go back and watch Monday's video, you can find out what happened with Oakley. She bloated again, and she's doing okay, though. She's doing alright. Eldred Brianna, I hope I said that name right, from Instagram wants to know, what inspires you? Press Record asked that in their vlog today, and I wanted to ask you. For those of you that don't know, our friends over at youtube.com/letspressrecord in their vlog on Thursday wanted to know what inspired you. You guys do. All of you guys watching definitely inspire us. What else inspires us? People in general. My dogs inspire me. Watching them and watching how they act and the things they do. Oh, is that a big stretch? Big stretch from Oakley? My parents inspire me, my family, Jamie. I have a whole list of inspirations. Everything inspires me. Did you make it? Did you lay down? Good job. Good stretch. I don't know, but that's a good question. So what inspires you guys? Leave us a comment. Let us know. Kyla Close says, my dog is a husky and he is evil. He eats our shoes, doesn't come back if we let him off leash. Now my mom says he can't stay if he keeps it up. He's caused $500 in damage, and we give him lots of dispel in, but he still discipline, I think she meant, but he still does it. Any advice on how to help? Well, advice number 1, should have done your research on a husky before you got a husky. Advice number 2, huskies aren't evil, they're just mischievous. Advice number 3, stop letting your husky off leash. I know that sounds really rude when I say that, you guys, when I literally bluntly say, don't let your dog off leash. But plain and simple, do not let your dog off leash. Huskies do not need to be off leash. As you can tell, they run away. That's what they do when they're off leash. As for destroying things, are you crate training your dog? Is your dog getting enough exercise? My dogs have destroyed things. Heck, look at the end of that couch. See that right there? Shelby did that when she was a puppy. Didn't you, Shelby? Shelby ate a lot of stuff when she was a puppy. And she had a lot of exercise and she was crate trained, but she still destroyed a lot of things. They still, every once in a while, destroy things. It's part of owning a husky, honestly. I think that's just part of having a husky. But my biggest advice would be contact a professional trainer to get some one-on-one help and exercise, exercise, exercise. And stop letting your dog off leash. Huskies do not like to come when called, even when they know how to do it. It is not their favorite thing to do. This was a fun question. Madam Bedhead 1738 on Instagram says, is it worth all the money that you spend on them? Of course. Of course it's worth all the money that I spend on them. If it wasn't worth the money, I wouldn't have dogs. Of course it is. Bruno the Big Pitbull from Instagram wants to know, do you fear pit bulls? No, I don't. I love pit bulls, actually. I love how they look. I love their strength. I love their intelligence. I love their kindness. I am not a pit bull hater. I am a firm believer in don't blame the breed, blame the owner. I love pit bulls. I think they're great dogs. When Jamie and I lived in Arizona, I've probably told this story before, but a lot of you are new. When Jamie and I lived in Arizona, there used to be this thing called Bark in the Park. And it was really cool. You could take your dogs to a baseball game, and you sat out in the lawn and you watched the baseball game. And while we were there, there was this adorable tan pit bull. And sadly it had been, I think it had been hit by a car. Anyway, he had stitches like all up his one leg and on his hip on one side, but oh my gosh, that was the nicest dog. Flopped over, did like the Memphis thing where they just flop over, wanted to be petted. It was just the cutest, kindest pit bull. And I mean, most pit bulls that I've met have been like that. So no, I'm not afraid of pit bulls. I feel like I should answer this question again. How's Oakley doing right now? Oakley's doing pretty good right now, you guys. She's doing pretty good. You may throughout this video hear her kind of wince and whine a little bit. Her belly is still really sore from the bloat, so sometimes when she moves around she cries a little bit. We can't give her too much pain medication because we don't want to upset her belly even more. So you may hear her cry a little bit during the video, but I promise you she really is doing okay. She's doing much better than she was. She's very tired though, aren't ya? Are you tired? Oh, you feel that wind blowing through the window? I know. I'll open the shades back up and let the wind blow as soon as we're done filming. Matthias from Facebook wants to know, where can I download the new version of the Gone to the Snow Dogs song? For those of you that follow us on Periscope last night, you may have gotten an invitation to check out Projected Twin on his Periscope channel. If you did, you got to hear a preview of the new, it's not really new, the covered version of our song. It is not available for download yet. We're still working on the music video. Thankfully, I finally got my new camera, so, oh my goodness, big yawn. So hopefully we will get that filmed soon. Hopefully that will be up soon, and we'll let you know where you guys can find it to download it. Jean from Facebook wants to know, do each of the girls have their own feeding station, or do they just eat out of whatever bowl is handy? Nope, they each have their own bowls. The orange bowl over there is Oakley's bowl. This blue bowl right here is Shelby's bowl, because she doesn't like slow feed bowls. She eats too slow for a slow feed bowl anyway. And this purple bowl over here is Memphis's bowl, and they actually just ate recently, and that's where they eat. Oakley eats over there, Shelby eats right here, and Memphis eats right there. We got some mail, we got some mail. We got a happy birthday Shelby card from Kimberly, Bella, and Rusty with a whole box of stuff. Oh, who's gonna take that one? I'm pretty sure these are, Shelby got it. Shelby's like, I got it. And there's a squeaky ball, and a squeaky ball, and a squeaky ball. She already took the other toy and took off. She's like, nope, we're good. Shelby, this is for you too. Oh, here, Oakley, would you like to play with it? She's like, no, I want the cookies. Do you want, Shelby, do you like that? Do you like that stuffed animal? Here, want that one? She's like, no, I want this big one. And a leash and some treats. And we got another happy birthday to Shelby from Matt and Tanya with some baked delights and some grain-free Evolve treats. Would you like one, Oakley? Would you like one, Shelby, since they're, okay, would you like one, Shelby, since they're your birthday treats? Would you like one? Oh, Memphis already got one. Check this out, you guys! My friend Terry runs an Etsy store. You can find it at Raven's Crafts on Etsy. She makes the most awesome things. These are little keychains that she made. If you guys watch Press Record's video, she sent them a, I think it was a dandelion necklace. These are so cool. These are perfectly fitting because they're Halloween themed. I think I will have the purple one and Jamie can have that one. Thank you, Terry. You're so talented. I love looking at all the cool stuff you make. And then we got an awesome letter from Cassidy Purdue, and this is her Instagram with some pictures of all of her pets. She also sent these adorable hearts and wants to know, can you give your dog, do you give your dogs table scraps every time you eat? No, we would never, yeah, we do. Pretty much every time we eat, they get a little bit of something. Not a lot, but at least a bite of whatever we're eating, as long as it's okay for them to eat it. We spoil them. And a birthday card for Shelby from Tammy, Sandy, and Max. And a birthday card to Shelby from Yolanda. And another late birthday card for Shelby from Courtney. And Courtney wants to know, which spirit hood should I get, the red wolf or the gray wolf? I want one that looks most like my dog. I like the gray wolf. Go with that one. And an awesome happy birthday to Shelby card from Sierra, Claire, Jack, Kiara, Jesse, Kenai, Star, Indy, Chloe, Joker, Canali, Hamilton, Ariel, and the fish, Heatherington. Did I get all those right? Did I say them all right? I sure hope so. And a happy birthday card and a letter from Nicholas, otherwise known on YouTube.com as Fluffy is Fancy. And their question is, do you have any tips for new YouTubers? My biggest tip for new YouTubers is do this because you love it. Do it because you enjoy it and because you're having fun. As long as you're having fun, it'll always be fun and you'll never get bored. Right? Right. And happy birthday to Shelby from Savannah. And we got a drawing from Alexis. And we got a couple of drawings from Sophia. This one says Hall of Fame. And My Little Pony coloring. And we get a letter from Haley, and Haley wants to know if we have any advice on finding good rescues or breeders in Colorado. We have a couple videos up on how to find, or what a reputable breeder is. So you can probably watch those videos to get some tips on how to find one. I don't actually know any in Colorado, so I can't point you to any. Or just Google Colorado Husky Rescue. That might help. And we also got a letter from Alexa, and Alexa wants to know, how often do your Huskies blow their coat? Woo, focus. About twice a year they really blow their coat, but they pretty much shed all year long. And we got a sparkly drawing of Shelby Diva Queen from Gabe. Are you smiling? Alright you guys, that's all we have for Fan Friday today. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Sucks we had to do it inside today, but it's just so windy outside. We had some storms rolling through, and wanted to make sure that you guys would be able to hear us. So if you didn't do so yet, Monday's video wasn't real exciting, but you can go check out Monday's video where we talk about what happened with Oakley over the weekend and how she bloated again. You don't have to, but if you want to know the whole story about that, you can go check that out. And then you can go check out Wednesday's video, which had Oakley... Did you just burp? Did you really just burp? Wednesday's video where Oakley actually got in the water while we were camping. It was a video of a bunch of clips from us camping, and if you want to see more of our camping trip, basically the entire trip, you can go to youtube.com/snowdogsvlogs and check that out over there. What else? I don't know. Follow us on Periscope if you aren't already. It's GonetoThe the Snow Dog, or just search GonetotheSnowDogs and you should be able to find us, because we've been doing random live shows on Periscope. Yesterday, if you were watching, you saw Neighbor Kitten, the cat that has been antagonizing the dogs in the yard. My goodness, girls, my goodness. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, stay positive, dream big, and we'll see you soon. Say goodbye, Oakley. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. I love you. Say I love you. I love you. Okay, fine, you don't have to. I'll open the window for you.